Good afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're here to talk about a 1998 Bonanza A36 that is very low time and very well equipped, November 425 Papa. Let's take a look. November 425 Papa only has 1,525 hours total time, airframe and engine. Now this engine is a Continental 300 horsepower IO 550 engine, and it had all new cylinders replaced about 580 hours ago. At the last annual, all compressions on this engine were 74 or above, so this airplane is running great. In fact, the current owner uses the airplane a lot. It's flown by a professional pilot, and I've sold it to the last two owners. This has been a great Bonanza. The Papa on 425 Papa only has about 160 hours since it was overhauled, and this was in 2010. The annual was done in September of 2010 on 425 Papa. November 425 Papa has always been hangared. It's based right here in North Carolina. This is an original paint, but it's in excellent condition. You'll see it has white overall with a black stripe, a Pavoni blue stripe, and a gray stripe, and it's really beautiful. The airplane also has no damage history and an excellent maintenance history. If you look at the way the light reflects off the tail, you'll notice that there are no hill dings and no corrosion or anything like that. This airplane has really been taken care of and is in excellent condition. The airplane has the Medco lock mod, which helps you really lock the cabin so you can't get into it. In addition, it has the G&D tinted window inner panes, which keep the cabin cooler in the summertime. They insulate it in the wintertime, and it keeps the noise level down inside the cabin. Come take a look at this beautiful gray leather interior. .425 Papa has a beautiful leather interior. It's in very nice condition. Take a look at the condition of the seats. They're really in excellent condition for the year model and time, especially since they're original. Take a look at the cabin table. I mean, it looks almost new. And you can see the G&D tinted window inner panes and the side walls and how attractive they are. And the headliner is also in excellent condition, looks almost like new. Now let's take a look at this fantastic cockpit and instrument panel. Look at this gorgeous instrument panel. Let's take a detailed look on the equipment on the instrument panel. Up at the top we have the autopilot annunciator, and then we have your altitude and vertical speed pre-select. Over here you have a true airspeed indicator, so you can set your altitude versus your speed and get your true airspeed readout. This is your artificial horizon, or ADI, and we have the flight director that comes up in this instrument, and then we have an encoding altimeter. On this row we have your electric turn coordinator, and then your King KCS-55A slaved HSI, and this airplane also has an instantaneous vertical speed indicator. On the bottom we have your number 2 nav indicator, and you'll notice that it has a second glide slope, and then your DME indicator, and then you have a WX950 storm scope for weather avoidance. Now let's take a look at the avionics stack. Up at the top we have a King KMA-24 audio panel, complete with your 3-light marker beacon system. Then we have a new Garmin 530W, which has WAS. This also has the GDL69 XM weather display. I'm going to flip through a few of the pages here so you can see what we have available. It has terrain, it has XM satellite weather, and here's another terrain page. Since we're on the ground, this shows a lot of red. And then this is a information page, and that shows the strength of your satellites. Below this we have a King KX165 for your number 2 navcom, and then we have a King KT70 Mode S transponder. And your autopilot is at the bottom of the stack. This is a King KFC-150 autopilot flight director slaved HSI system. Over here to the right of the avionics stack we have our intercom system, and this has a 6-place intercom. Below this we have a Shaden mini fuel flow system, and this is integrated with the Garmin 530W. And then we have some co-pilot instruments. We have a second attitude indicator, standby attitude indicator. We have a standby altimeter and a standby directional gyro here for the co-pilot. Below this we have a second GPS. This is a King KLN90B, and this has been designated for VFR only because the approach sensors have been removed, the approach annunciators have been removed, and we're using the Garmin 530W with WAS for our primary GPS. Well, let's take a look at the pilot's control wheel. We have a mic button or push-to-talk button here on the pilot's control wheel, an autopilot disconnect button, a control wheel steering button which puts the flight director in your artificial horizon and allows you to temporarily override the autopilot. Then we have an electric trim switch, a control wheel clock. The airplane is also equipped with a transponder ident button on the control wheel, as well as a map light which puts a map in your lap and also turns on your outside air temperature light and your compass light. If you want a very nice low time, late model Bonanza A36, you need to come see us at Carolina Aircraft and look at November 425 Papa. This airplane has a low time prop. All the compressions at the annual were 74 or above. The airplane is equipped with factory air conditioning. It has the King KFC 150 autopilot flight director slaved HSI system with altitude and vertical speed pre-select. It has a new Garmin 530W with WAS. It has XM satellite weather. It has a WX950 storm scope. It has co-pilot brakes. It has the B&C standby alternator system and a standby instrument air system. It has co-pilot instruments. In short, this is a really nice airplane with no damage history that has great maintenance, has always been hangared, and would make you a very nice Bonanza. Come visit us at Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina, or give us a call at 336-665-0300, and be sure to visit carolinaAircraft.com to see this Bonanza and all of our other Bonanzas. Have a great day.